What's good, YouTube? Nate with Master Collector here. In this video I'm going to show you how I inspect and clean my cards I received from eBay.
Okay, you're going to take a look at this one here. It's got it from eBay today. Or no, not today, but a couple days ago. And we'll take a look and see how good the actual surface quality and everything looks. Penny sleeve still looks good to use. So these are pretty easy to see any type of issues on the face because it has this like, it's not really a protectant like sticker on top of it, but it's definitely some sort of plastic covering that they're putting over the top of the actual card. So these get really sticky over time, so you just kind of want to give them the old hot breath cleaning just to kind of scrub that stuff off. You can tell, I mean, I can barely move the towel, it's so gunked up. But you gotta make sure you clean and check the surfaces of your cards before you send them in. And I try to do it the same time. Can you guys see that difference? I mean, I can see a ring, like a circle, where it's better than it's hard to tell on the camera, I think, but it definitely works. That way, you know, if you do it as soon as possible, you can also, if there's something is wrong with your card, you're getting back to the seller immediately instead of 3 weeks later. And then you find out, and then you kind of feel like a dumbass, like, oh, yeah, I just saw this. So, yeah, so I would clean this whole surface off for sure. Yeah, if you ever feel like any type of sticky, like, hey, this thing has been in this thing forever, but man, it's such a difference. It looks just, where I've cleaned already, it looks really, really good. So, you know, you clean the surface off, look for any dents or any types of scratches in it. There is a couple little surface, looks like little nick right there above the D in Jordan by his shorts. I don't know if you can see that right. And other than that, don't be afraid to put a little moisture on there either. It's not going to hurt it. It's going to help clean it a little bit, as long as it's a glossy surface, not overdoing it. So I'll clean that up, and then look at the back, same type of thing. This one definitely got a line going through it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a horizontal line going right through, right to the top of the lettering there. And other than that, a lot of fingerprints from me already, but those will just wipe right off. So this one looks pretty good. I'll clean it up, and definitely would be one that I would submit for grading. Based on the last ones I sent in, I got all 9 5s and a 10 off of them. So this one looks pretty good. We've got a Rui Hachimura optic base. Again, I'll take a look at the sleeve, see if there's, you know, any crap in it, but looks like some dust on the inside. But those aren't getting, I mean, as cheap as they should be. They're not cheap anymore either. try to recycle as much as possible. This one here has a little bit of an ink printing issue right there, unless that's supposed to be there. But do you see that little circle? Discoloration right there? That's in the ink. But it's not really a surface issue because it's underneath the actual like coating. So I'm not sure how that would work. There's a little indentation, kind of. It's not it looks like a scratch, but it's such a smooth one. Like it got like a kind of like a rub indentation there. I'm trying to see, what else do I see here? Some dirt. You know, what I usually probably would do is I'd have like my mouse pad down, and I would just hold the card down hard, a lot of pressure. Like if you were trying to, you know, just kind of use your finger to surface clean stuff. When you get to the edge, stop doing the circular motion and then just kind of push it off so that you're not grabbing any fabric from your towel on the edge or picking up a corner or anything like that. Don't be afraid, you know, you could use a little, you know, dab it in a little bit of water or something like that, or just kind of give it the old hot air from your mouth on it just to steam it up and use that moisture to clean it. And then after you clean the whole surface up as best you can, then kind of go back and take off any fingerprints off of it. So, I mean, it looks okay. It's got a couple, I wonder if I would just put that damn scratch in there, but oh, it must have been something on the surface that wiped right off. Probably just a little streak. This looks pretty good. I don't think it'll get a 10, but I mean, the centering is really nice. You know, no major surface issues except for that one little print thing, but I don't know if that'll get banged too hard for that or not. Well, we'll see once this gets graded, if I send it in for that. Back looks kind of scratched up a little bit. Let's kind of give it the once over. Yeah, it looks bad actually. A lot of scratches. You can probably see them right in a circle with the ring light. See those? Yeah, they're all over the place on the back. It's horrible. You know, the seller that I bought it from, I'm pretty sure it probably said, you know, mint to near mint, new condition type of shit like that. I mean, I would say technically this probably would be mint to near mint or near mint to mint. You know, also all the issues are on the back, and it's, you can see them, but you know, some of them might be able to clean up a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think it definitely won't get a 10. Maybe a 9 if you send it into one of the companies that, I don't know. It looks like a lot of scratches. I don't think it would, but you know, you could look at it like, hey, I'm gonna hold on to this card. I'm not going to get it graded because I know it's not going to hit like a super nice grade, but that sleeve's kind of dirty. But who knows, you know, like if he goes off in a couple of years and does really, really good, then I'd be like, you know what, maybe I want to send that in later because an 8 is worth more than the raw card. Got some sleeves here. So I'll go through one more card. That should be plenty for you guys to kind of get the idea. A lot of it's just common sense. You know, if there's any doubt in your mind that it's not going to make grade, it's probably not going to make grade. Let's see what else we got here. Let's try this one out. And then this one. We'll do two. Donovan Mitchell, rookie card, essential rookies. Wow, these things just shine. Right now I'm just looking at the surface again, kind of checking out from top to bottom if I see any scratches or any type of imperfections, dents. And actually it looks pretty damn good, top of this. Centering, it might be pushed over to the right a little bit more just by going off of the edges of the circle back there. This corner might be a little on the soft side, like the edge. I mean, for the most part, I think the face of it looks really nice. The back, do the same type of thing, right? Got a glance there on the angle. See if you see any dirt or crap on there, any surface scratches, anything like that. But this one looks pretty good. I don't see anything on the back at all. Definitely look over like the edges that are not white. So anything that has any different color on there, to see if you see any edge issues at all. You know, it's gonna hurt its grade potentially if it's, you know, obvious and you see more than one little spot. But this one looks really good. Put in a new Ultra Pro sleeve. And this one here, you know, it's definitely grade worthy, so I'm gonna put it in a where are we at here? One of the card savers. And you know, you just kind of, you bend over the top, expose the lip there a little bit, and then just kind of push back and get it started. Do a little cupping on the sides and push it in there. Again, I got 10 of these total. What I end up getting. And then here we've got the Giannis 2014. So just looking at the surface, using the glare to point out any type of scratches or dents. Looks pretty good. I don't see anything at all. Look around the edges to see if there's any worn areas. I'm going to be very gentle on this because 2014 the cards I don't think were as rigid as they are now. But a little tiny scratch there or something on the edge, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Looks like really nice. Looks really good. Put it back in the sleeve, and I will definitely put a card saver on this one. Anything Giannis goes in a card saver for potential grading if it's going to make it. The guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it. probably going to be one of 3 players ever to get Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, Most Valuable Player, in the same season. So, all right, cool. Thanks you guys for sticking around and watching. Cleaning some cards here and kind of showing you what I look at and what I look for. Please subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. If you dig the content, like the video if you enjoyed it for sure, and then hit that bell if you want to be notified for any future videos that I get put out. So I really appreciate it again, and we'll see you in the next video.